All right, guys, we are live for Dmitri Bivol, Artur Beterbiev. I'm here. Let's get that poll up over here too. God, what a bonehead move. All right, and if you can just vote again if you can. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like everybody's coming in. Robert says, let's effing go. Let's get ready to rumble. Robert's pumped. How many beers are we on, Robert? I know you only got one left. Maybe I shouldn't tease you. No. But you were talking about that box wine earlier. I remembered being a teenager, and probably maybe even right before it. When I was 11, 12 years old, my dad would have that box wine in the fridge, and he doesn't drink now. He never really did. He would buy a six-pack, and it would sit in there for like months. He just wasn't much of a drinker by the time he had kids. But that Carlos Rossi wine, I would get some of that, and I'd slowly start adding more and more water until that thing was getting really light. He had to have had a pretty good idea something was going on, but I don't think he ever called me out on it. Thought I lost feed. 10 this morning. No, I had to switch over, James, because I realized I did the wrong stream. I had set up two separate streams last night. I set the UFC one up last, though, and then ended up screwing it up. So I'm going to play around here and see if I can't start another one. Crawford has been willing to move up since he's basically cleared out his natural division. Oh, yeah. Terrence Crawford is just such an absolute stud. It's, man, yeah, that guy is something else. And let's see the poll here. 67% coming in for Dmitri Bivol. 33% coming in for Artur Beterbiev. Let's go over to DraftKings and see what they have going on for not just the odds, but the props for this fight. A lot of betting going on in college football today, I'll tell you that. Oh, odds have gotten even closer too. This is basically an even fight in all ways. I do have an idea of how I think it's going to go, and I'll share that with you. But first, let's look at this. Artur Beterbiev, a plus 105 underdog. That's about as small as you get. That's basically even money. Minus 125 on Dmitri Bivol, just because Vegas has to steal 20 points. Let's look. No, let's clear that. That's not what I actually wanted to do. Here's what I want to do. Let's look at some fight props here. To go the distance, yes, minus 155. No, plus 115. I actually think this fight will go the distance, even though Beterbiev's knocked out every single one of his opponents. I think this is just a different animal for him. So Beterbiev by knockout is plus 165. Bivol by knockout is plus 650. Oh, Bivol by decision or technical decision, only plus 120. I was hoping to get more value on that. And then the draw, unfortunately, that is always a good possibility when you have two undefeated fighters in boxing. Draw is plus 1,400. In MMA bouts, it's generally plus 5,000. So, and I was hoping they might actually even get a little deeper in that. So it's saying today at 2:20 now. So hopefully we're 15 minutes or less from this fight starting. Let's go to exact winning method. Beterbiev to win by knockout. Beterbiev to win by TKO. So if you guys don't know what the difference in that is, technical knockout is when the referee stops the fight, or say the 3 knockdown rule is in effect and a fighter gets 3 knockdowns and the fight's stopped. That is a technical. And knockout is when a fighter is down and they count all the way to 10. Plus 450 does not seem high enough for me. And Bivol to win by knockout, plus 1,600. To win by TKO, plus 900. I don't really like either one of those. Whoa, and they go all the way to unanimous and split decision. I'd have to see the judges, but if I don't recognize all the judges as being really good judges, I kind of like the split decision, plus 700. To win by majority decision, plus 1,600. That means one of, what is majority decision? I'm trying to think. What's the difference between a split decision and a majority decision? I think majority decision is when one judge has the fight a draw and the other 2 judges have it for one of the guys, like Bivol. Say if one of the judges has it a draw and then the other 2 guys have it for Bivol, I believe that's a majority decision. A true split decision means the judges are literally split. At least one judge has the fight, has one or the other fighter winning on the cards. After this fight, I'm walking to the liquor store. Who are you favoring, Robert? I'm favoring Bivol too. Oh no, they said Bivol isn't 100%. Oh crap, I don't follow either close enough to know, so I follow Rob's picks. Bivol gave Canelo a run for his money. He beat up Canelo pretty good. Canelo has had a couple that could have gone either way. Well, Bivol beat him. Unanimous decision too, so you know he beat him up pretty good. In Canelo Alvarez's defense, as Izzy said, he dared to be great. He went up from 168 to 175. That is a big weight jump. Dmitri Bivol was significantly bigger than Canelo. And Canelo's not a guy that's going to win a lot of fights on the cards. You guys have seen it. He works the body. He kind of really starts picking up his pace around the 6th or 7th round, and then he tries to get you out of there literally in the 10th or 11th. Happy Saturday, Daniel Berry. Appreciate you, brother. Bivol fought anyone else for the belt, he could be champion. No, he beat Canelo. And Canelo was coming up for his belt, though. I know a redhead Mexican drug dealer. You can't trust them people. Oh, my God, Robert. Bivol developed much since Canelo fight. You went off air for a... Oh, crap. Let me look at the... Let me look at the health stream here. Stream health. Oh, yeah, that was weird. I think YouTube was a bit confused by me having 2 separate... I did. I started the wrong stream. That was the deal. Sorry, New Britain Polly. I thought I'd put it in the comments and in the thing, but I stayed up late last night, did all the metadata for both streams to try to be ready to switch over from one to the other, and I fucked it up. I started the Bivol stream under the, I don't know if you guys seen that it said UFC Fight Night, and I'm the drunken high one. My morning brain, the fog that I have in my morning brain, is probably worse than when you're drunk, Robert. Tried to follow the Canelo hype, but just like several things, I like to watch Canelo fight. Regardless of the hype, I don't care about how I feel about him as a person or how good he's or whatever. I like his style of fighting because he's very similar to Julio Cesar Chavez. He comes forward, he digs to the body. He doesn't start out as quick as Julio did, that's for sure. Didn't like several things. Yeah, and like him as a person, it just wasn't, I don't know. He just doesn't seem to have much of a personality. Couldn't get on the Canelo train. Well, and also, Robert, they tried to make him bigger than he was. To me, his career took a big hit when they gave him that decision over Triple G, and everybody knew he couldn't win, that he shouldn't have gotten the fight. They had the draw, and then I think they gave him the second one. I actually thought he lost the first fight, and I judged the second fight a draw. I thought Canelo did better in the second fight, and you could have given it to him. The first fight, though, no way. Plus, he got busted for steroids and blamed it on the fish tacos. I thought he blamed it on horse meat. Maybe I'm mixing him up with Alistair Overeem, though. I know Overeem did that. I thought Canelo did it, too. But I don't know. Hard to say. I just got to make sure I didn't lose all of my work on the other stream, that I can still, I don't have to punch all that back in. Okay, it's going to let me reuse settings. Okay, so I'm going to reschedule this UFC one for 3:30. So hopefully you guys should get an alert for that too. If this fight's over earlier, we'll go over, but we'll go over to the UFC earlier if this is over earlier. But for now, we will schedule it for 3:30. Hopefully this bout's over by then. It may not be. Maybe I better do 4 and we'll just start it earlier. In case. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we'll schedule it for 4. So you'll see actually 2 live streams open right now. You can chat in the other one. Of course, we're streaming on this one. Oh, and they got a poll up here. Who is the best top light heavyweight since 2002? Roy Jones Jr., Bernard Hopkins, Adonis Stevenson, Sergey Kovalev, and Andre Ward. I look at that list and think, man, what a great era for the light heavyweight division. I don't know who beats who in their prime. I mean, Jones beat Hopkins when I feel they were both in their prime. That was down at That was down at middleweight though. That was down at 160. Before Jones got to heavyweight, before he went to heavyweight, I can't pick anybody over Jones. Andre Ward a close second. I always said it. Oh, and Crawford is a smaller frame dude. Crawford would beat Canelo. I think so. I always said he ate fish tacos in Mexico. Okay, that sounds about right. Most people don't understand that steroids are mainly used for recovery purposes, not strength, power, and speed. Yes, Brett and Paul. Me and Wyatt were talking about that earlier, actually, that they, in the NFL, they have made the game so much safer, like with these different rules and stuff, and there's more guys getting injured than ever. And yeah, I think it's because of special supplements. As they would say, they definitely don't give as many cortisol shots out as they used to. And that really shortened guys' career in the long run, though. But yeah, you're right. Steroids definitely help in recovery. That's why jiu-jitsu guys like Gordon and Craig Jones are training year-round and getting so good. They train literally every fucking day, Paulie. I don't know if you've listened to these guys, but they literally train 365 fucking days a year. Now, every day, they were saying every day might not be, 8, 10, 12 hours. However, they do these super long sessions where they basically do jiu-jitsu like all day. I know Mike Musumeci does. He's a 125-pounder, so he's more likely to be able to go all day. But, yeah, that's just insane that they can train and fight that much. No, I don't think Mikey uses steroids either, Robert. It's just when you're a 125-pound guy, like Demetrius Johnson in his prime, small dude. You guys have seen these small guys. I remember we had the small guys in judo. Like, yeah, they can just go and go and go. So they don't need as much blood to their muscles. It's just a lot less to deal with. Robert says, you're right, King. J-Dig, 1982 in the house. What's up, my man? Sorry I missed last night. Wandered up watching a movie with the kiddos. No, don't apologize for spending time with the kids. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you're here now. Mike trains plus eats pasta and pizza. Yeah, if you guys don't know about Mikey Musumeci, the BJJ expert at flyweight, this guy owns a pizza oven. He has a pizza oven in his house. So he gets like the flour from Italy and all these perfect ingredients and everything. And then he goes and he trains jiu-jitsu literally all day long without eating. And then like right before he goes to bed, at the end of the day, I mean, it might not be right before he goes to bed, but in the last couple hours, he'll eat an entire pizza. And then he goes to bed and wakes up the next morning and does it again. And he feels that eating so late, he's still able to use those carbs the next day. I wouldn't recommend that, especially those of us that are getting older. I have a feeling my body's just going to turn all those fucking carbs into fat in the night. That's what's awesome. Different than the rest. I would be watching MMA before watching a movie with the kids, so I probably don't have any. Oh, thanks. I watched MMA with the kids, and we also watched the movies. We watched different things. My kids grew up watching UFC. And some people would criticize them, and then you find out that some of these parents that criticize you, their kids are watching WWE. And I would always make the case, hey, they're watching WWE, they're watching cartoons and movies and shows where they don't show the real life consequences of a fight. And I would say, hey, yes, I show my kids fighting. Yes, they watch fighting. You know, my daughter was a huge Chuck Liddell fan growing up, and then Ronda Rousey. My other kid, was a huge um, uh, Carlos Condit fan, um, and they grew up watching fighting, and they knew the real life consequences. My kids watch MMA with me as well. As, both of them are in jiu-jitsu. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's incredible. That's right. Your kids do jiu-jitsu. Yeah, you gotta have multiple interests. Make more rounded kids. Mikey's gonna dominate for years to come, dude. Easily taking out the best opponents available. Absolutely. Who watched the Karate Combat? I know some of you guys were in here. Robert, James, some of you guys were in there, but who was that guy? 42 years old, Robert. God, I just had his name up on the thing too. And he literally played with this guy for 14 minutes and 40 seconds and then submitted him in the last 20 seconds. Just punished this guy. And it was one of the coolest things you're going to see. I know his first name started with a V and his last name was Rocha. All right, we are moments away from Bivol and Beterbiev walking to the ring. I hope they're not going to wait all the way till 3 o'clock to show this on ESPN. And you see pound for pound rankings, Artur Beterbiev at number 8, Bivol at number 6, Devin Haney at number 10, Gervonta Davis at 9, Shakur Stevenson at 7, Canelo Alvarez all the way at 5, Jesse Rodriguez at 4, Nayu Inoue at number 3, Alexander Usyk at number 2, Terrence Crawford at number 1. For those that haven't seen Inoue fight, and you're like, who the hell is this guy? He fights at like 108 pounds. Dude has the most entertaining fights in boxing right now. He's undefeated. He blasts guys through the ropes. He's in exciting fights, but he fights at our time. He fights at like 1 or 2 in the morning because he's always fighting in Japan. And they even show it on ESPN, but, who's up at that time? Very last fight of card. Yep, sucks he wanted to give up his belt because he couldn't make weight against Rutello. Oh, I didn't realize that. I wondered how long he was going to be able to make 125, but he would get his belt back. I guarantee. Wagner, thank you. Thank you, J. Dig. Wow, you know your shit. You were not here last night. You really know your jiu-jitsu. Yeah, Wagner Rocha. And go back and watch that if you haven't, J. Dig. Go back and watch just that match. So the guy that Wagner was fighting, I can't remember his name. Somebody can fill me in if they remember. He had defeated Wagner's 15-year-old kid 2 years ago, and he was off running his mouth on social media, bragging about beating this 15-year-old kid. And Wagner, oh man, he punished him for 14 and a half minutes. Like he was putting his hand over his mouth and holding it there just long enough to, and then he'd let him get his breath back. And then he would shove his elbow on his neck. I'm thinking, man, this is vicious. Like, this is gruesome. Why is he, after a while, it's like, Jesus, why is he being so mean to this guy? And then he tells the story afterwards, and he's like, I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm punishing this guy too. New Britain Police. I grew up on guys like Chuck Norris, Van Damme, Schwarzenegger, badasses kids nowadays. Grow up on guys that are weenies. Well, Chuck Norris was the guy that really did it too. He was a 6-time karate world champion. I think maybe it was 6 different weight divisions. I don't think he lost 6 fights. There's Chris Mannix is pound for pound. He's got Canelo at number 5, Jesse Rodriguez at 4, Inoue at 3, Alexander Usyk at 2, and Terrence Crawford at 1. Take your list and shove it up your ass, Chris Mannix. That shows you don't know boxing. Number 5, I'm going to put Gervonta Tank Davis. Number 4, man, I do like Jesse Rodriguez. He is very good. I'll leave Jesse Rodriguez at number 4. I'm going to put Usyk at 3. Terrence Crawford at 2. So I guess I'm just pulling one guy out. And I would actually put Inu. If you guys haven't watched Inu fight, I would put him at number 1 right now. It's hard because it's kind of like him and Crawford are both number 1, because it's hard to say anybody's better pound for pound than Crawford unless you know the history of the pound for pound argument and why they developed it to begin with. It was to draw interest and give credit to guys in smaller weight classes when everybody was only interested in heavyweights. They created the pound for pound list, and it literally means pound for pound. Like, this guy's like 108 pounds. And pound for pound, I think he's number 1 best in the world. All right, guys, we are here. Beterbiev, 6 years older at 39 years old. Bivol, a half-inch taller at 6 feet tall. Beterbiev has a 1-inch reach advantage at 73 inches, and both weighed in just under the 170-pound limit. This fight is for the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO Light Heavyweight Championship. A true, and the Ring Magazine, don't forget that. They didn't put that up, but it's the Ring Magazine too. A truly undisputed championship bout. And the light heavyweights that have come up through the years. Michael Spinks was a great light heavyweight. And then you go through the years, Evander Holyfield spent his time as a great light heavyweight. Alexander Usyk, Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest to do it. Andre Ward, the Olympic champion, retiring undefeated. And feel free to throw some of your own light heavyweight greats out there. But, man, the light heavyweight, I think we forget about them sometime. 175, it's a bit of a weird weight class, I guess. But there were some great light heavyweights throughout the years. Wagner used the old school method for teaching humility. Oh, he definitely did. He certainly humbled that guy. Man, it was something to watch. Most people don't know that Chuck Norris had his black belt. Yep, John Jock Machado gave him his black belt. He's been training jiu-jitsu for decades now. Dude is 40 now. I think I've seen his fights when he was in his late 20s. Wagner is 42. I do vaguely remember that. New Britain Pauly. UFC just dropped Bones to 3rd under Pereira on pound for pound rankings. They want that fight. They want that fight. So Pereira just won his fight. If Jones beats Stipe, I love Tom Aspinall. They're going to try to screw him over. This is what I think happens in my opinion. Pereira has been so active. Give him a little bit of rest. I mean, it's 2 months until the Stipe Jones fight. He just got through a fight. That was a very tough fight against Khalil Roundtree. But I bet you they try to schedule that fight all the way out to July for, what do they call it? Hall of Fame weekend? It's not Hall of Fame weekend. What is it called that they do once a year? The fight weekend in Vegas. Anyways, I think that should Jones get past Stipe, which I think he will, but it's not a guarantee. This is MMA. And Stipe was a longtime champion. I think they try to put together Jones versus Pereira next July because it works out. Let's give Pereira some time to rest. He's been so active. This gives him a good 9-10 months between fights. It gives Jones some time to rest up. We know he's not the most active guy in the world. It gives him 6 months after the Stipe fight. Wow, what a fireworks display here. By the way, here in Riad, they are just setting millions of dollars on fire. And this Turkish prince, he seems to be willing to lose a significant amount of money to put on these shows right now. But what they're trying to do basically is the Saudis and, the Middle East and everything is they're trying to take over sports. They've kind of, made their own boxing league or, golf league that a lot of people went to. They're trying to take over boxing. They've made huge offers to NBA stars. Norris dominated kickboxing for a decade in my youth. Yes, sir. Lots of fans don't know Norris was much more than a B-grade actor. They get 3 or 4 black belts in different disciplines, right? I know King. I was a little boy. My father introduced me to Chuck Norris. It's 2 and 3. Oh, that's awesome. So Chuck Norris was your Mike Tyson. I remember watching Tyson when I was, real young, 6 years old. That's when I first remember when Mike Tyson knocked out Marvis Frazier, Joe Frazier's son. This is a hell of a fireworks display. Jesus. 81, 82, Tyson, same age. Well, that's awesome. I gotta give some credit to your father for good taste. And I was happy. My father was not a sports guy. He was an airplane mechanic, later became an artist and a welder, but he had a lot of interesting jobs. My father's a really intelligent person, but he was not into sports. So, but he did take some interest in some sports because he knew I was. So I appreciated that. And here come the lights. A big show here before the big fight. Oh, they're going to have a bunch of dancing and God knows what else here. How's ESPN going to start this live? They're going to start this... Oh, they got some singer here. I don't know. Is that like Rihanna or something? I don't know. These guys have enough money to get whoever they want. They could have a concert with J-Lo, Taylor Swift. Is that J-Lo? J-Lo, Taylor Swift, Paul McCartney, you name it. They can put them there. You guys think that we have the richest people in the world, that Elon Musk is the richest man in the world? I have heard from many sources he is not even close. These Saudi guys, they have literal trillionaires. That's what I've been told. I'm sure you guys have heard it. I've heard Dana White talking about it with other people. Obviously not something I can verify, but I believe it. Chuck Norris bought the Machados a gym close to his house in Van Nuys to make sure he got his training in. Seriously? Holy shit, that's crazy. Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris were as popular as any celebrity throughout the 70s and early 80s. Oh, yeah. Bruce was just an absolute superstar, and Chuck was right behind him. Imagine how lame boxing would be without that Sheik donating and enticing worthy fights. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man, that everybody had kind of dropped out on boxing. HBO and Showtime both dropped out. And I don't know who's behind DAZN. I'm guessing it must be owned by some Middle Eastern people because they have to just be bleeding so much money. I mean, how many people are paying for DAZN and then paying for the pay-per-views and paying... They made it confusing on top of it. My dad wrestled in high school. He was a tri-state champion in his weight class, which was 140. Oh, that's awesome, Robert. Yeah, it's state championship wrestler. That is a huge accomplishment. I don't think most people know what an accomplishment that is. I don't care what state it is. You're a state champion. You're a stud. All right, during this music performance here, I'm going to send some of you to an ad just for a moment. You're going to have a minute to watch it if you want, but I got to take a quick restroom break so I don't have to do that during the fight. So I will be right back. All right, and speaking of martial arts stars, we were talking about the Chuck Norris, Van Damme, all this stuff. I had to talk about a Van Damme movie that happened. I want to say it was early 80s. No Retreat, No Surrender. It's based in Seattle. This is one of the cheesiest movies you will ever see. Good martial arts in there. As a kid, it's very enjoyable. I liked it when I was younger, but Jesus, is it cheesy? Mystery Science Theater 3000. I don't know how long ago they did this, but I found it on YouTube recently. I invested the entire hour and a half to watch their commentary during the video because it was so good. Oh, they got Busta Rhymes here. They got Busta money. They got all the money. They'll probably have Eminem popping out here. Alex Rosen got his YouTube channel taken down for exposing predators. YouTube is woke as fuck. Oh, that's horrible. Most people don't know that Bruce Lee was hated in the Asian community. I thought he was crazy for cross-training multiple arts. Yep. Well, they didn't like the reason they hated him, though, is because he was teaching Kung Fu to the Gwai Lo. That's what they called us white people. And they did not want him giving away those secrets. Now, I'm sure there's still some guys that are pissed off about it because they say, look at what America has done to MMA. Now we have, you have the UFC. There's no dominant Asian champions. Of course, in ONE FC, I guess there's some now. I don't even know who the hell this guy is next to Busta Rhymes, but he looks like he's 1,000,000 years old. Busta Rhymes and somebody else that's... I think it might be Busta Rhymes' dad. I don't know. Busta Rhymes is old enough. Jesus. This dude looks like he's on death's door, though. Lee was really the first to mix multiple disciplines that led to MMA. Yes. I still have his 4 books that he wrote on, like, the concepts of different training and stuff. And I have his JKD Concepts book. I had those since I was in high school. Never been a problem. I watched him on Rumble. Nice. Agree, King. I got to go back here. Okay, so hear me out. Remake To Catch a Predator. Chael is Chris Hansen. They have a choice of a front or back door. Front is Cobbs. Back is Sean Strickland or a Tim Kennedy type. Oh, my goodness. That probably definitely wouldn't be legal, but... Oh, that's great. Great King, I consider Bruce Lee the godfather of MMA. Oh, he absolutely is. No Retreat, No Surrender. Back in the day when it came out, was anything but cheesy. 2024, yes, it looks ridiculous. Love no retreat and no surrender. I was thinking we've never done a watch along for a movie. I don't know if any would be interested in it, but I think that would be a fun one to do. Because I think the movie itself is on YouTube, so people could watch along for free. And they are really extending this. I don't know who is in the ring. All right, so they got Missy Elliott out there. They're going to bring out all their hip hop stars and stuff. Come on, boxing. This isn't boxing. They may do a 20-minute show before until the fight starts. Ray Longo is a JKD black belt. Oh, really? That's crazy because I believe there is only one guy in the world that can give out JKD black belts right now. And his name, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but I can get it for you in just one moment. Because I think I know what to Google to get to him. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, it's Dan Inosanto. He's one of 3 martial artists trained by Bruce Lee to teach Jeet Kune Do at his martial arts institutes. Santo has a black belt or instructor level ranks in several martial arts, including JKD, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, and Filipino martial arts. Ted Wong was one of only 2 people in the world that achieved teacher status in Jeet Kune Do under Bruce Lee. Wong was Bruce Lee's sparring partner at his home. Who has heard of the movie? Only the Strong Survive. It was about, oh, yep, Capoeira. Anyone who hasn't watched that movie, go and watch it now. That's one that I don't think ever got its due, Robert. But yeah, that was such a fun movie. Please do a watch along to 80s MMA flicks. All right. Anybody else interested in that? I'll start gauging the interest. And if there's enough people interested, I'll definitely do it. That's who he trained under, I believe. I had a friend that died right after high school, was JKD black belt. He can do flip kicks and all that crazy Bruce Lee shit. That's awesome. That's incredible. Poll tightening up here. Beterbiev to 41%. Dmitri Bivol to 59%. Wow, we got 44 votes in the meantime. A lot of people must have popped in just to vote. Everybody, please hit that like and share button. We are just moments away from the light heavyweight Undisputed Championship. And if you guys want to see the knockout from the co-main event, it was incredible. I have it on my Twitter. Let me put the link up for it. Fabio Wardley knocked out Frazier Clark in the first round. We're thinking that his jaw was broken. If you want to check that out, it's over there at Fights with Friends. I appreciate a like and a retweet. And I'm going to share this stream too. So if you guys could do me that favor, I would really appreciate it if you went over to Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. I still call it Twitter. And after I put it up, if you could share it, I'd appreciate it. Wonder if all these fight fans really enjoy all this like hip hop and crap, like the live ones. It would be much different if it's live. It's like if I want to watch a concert, like I'll watch that later on YouTube. I don't really need to watch that while I'm watching my fights. All right, that's the stream over there on YouTube, or excuse me, on Twitter. If you guys could do me a favor, anybody, just click on that and hit the like and the reshare. I would really appreciate it. If anything, I know there's some people that's on Twitter. I know a lot of times Greg Brimstone. That's how he ends up seeing that we're live. Maybe a few other people. I was an extra in both. Damn, I missed my homie. R.I.P. I did a version of Romeo and Juliet in high school. Made it look like a Bruce Lee movie. The teacher and class were blown away. They also did a Barrio version, Mexican gunslinger type movie. It was insane. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that was my favorite thing to do in school, was to make films and put martial arts and stuff in it. Look, I had a very cool drama teacher that allowed us to do that too. And we'll go over to Facebook. I want to say I already shared this in the group. Oh, I shared the Karate Combat, and I did not share this stream, so bad on me. So you might be able to watch the main event along on ESPN Plus, Robert. Maybe they're just doing the main event fight. They said their broadcast starts at 3 p.m. Pacific in 15 minutes. Oh, what a cool promo. I hope you guys are watching. This is an incredible promo. They have like a little mini movie for this fight here. Bunch of warriors on the screen, like a Game of Thrones type thing. Yeah, this is amazing. Yep, Miss Elliott. I'm good. Watching on my hidden stream side. Nice. All right, 22 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. Guys, we're doing this just about every week. If you're new, make sure and hit that subscribe button. If you appreciate what we do here, we do have ways you can give back to the channel. Help us going here. You can see the super chat on your screen on YouTube. We also take Cash App, Seattle Mike, and PayPal. But enough of that. We got a great fight coming up. Let's delve into the records of both of these incredible fighters. So I'm going to bring you their records up on the screen at the moment. Wow, what a crazy movie going on here on the zone before this happens. All right, Artur Beterbiev, 20-0, 20 knockouts, just 98 rounds in his 20 bouts. Those are short bouts. He has the IBF, WBC, and WBO World Light Heavyweight Championships. He is 39 years old, though, and maybe hasn't gotten the credit he's deserved throughout his career, being from Canada. Was born in Mother Russia, but has been residing in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. His last bout knocked out Callum Smith, and you might say 20-0 with 20 knockouts. Like, who has this guy fought? He's fought some guys. 29-1, Callum Smith. 23-2, Anthony Yard, Joe Smith Jr., Marcus Brown, Alexander Gostic, Callum Johnson. These are some big names in the light heavyweight division. And let's go to his opponent. He's fighting today, just moments away from Dmitri Bivol, 23-0, 12 knockouts. He's 6 years younger at 33 years old. Was born in Kazakhstan, now resides in Indio, California, here in the States. And he's got a lot of great guys on his record, too, including Gilberto Ramirez, who was 44-0 coming into that fight. And, of course, Canelo Alvarez, who was 57-1 before that fight. His last fight, he defeated Lyndon Arthur by unanimous decision. It was 23-1 coming into that fight. All right, and Michael Buffer is in the ring. All right, for those watching from around the world, from Saudi Arabia via Seattle, Washington, fight fans, get on your feet for the light heavyweight championship of the world. Brought to you by the premium members of Fights with Friends, the donators, and all the loyal fans that have been here with us for years, this loyal community. Let's fucking go! And here comes Artur Beterbiev making his way to the ring. Lots of fireworks here. Hey, there is Greg. See, did you see us on Twitter? I said I'm going to post this on Twitter because I think sometimes that's how Greg finds us. Happy Saturday, Greg. Bivol beat Canelo a while back, didn't he? Yes. Yes, he did. It was in 2022, May 7th of 2022. Unanimous decision. Yeah, Bivol's a good fighter. Beterbiev is a great fighter. Like I said, 20-0 with 20 knockouts, but he is 39 years old. Dmitri Bivol, just 33 years old coming into this, also undefeated, 23-0 with 12 knockouts. See, the last three fights for Beterbiev, all knockouts. Joe Smith Jr., Anthony Yard, and Callum Smith in the 2nd, 7th, and 8th round. Dude is an absolute knockout specialist. And I don't feel like he gets the credit he deserves. A knockout performance tonight over Dmitri Bivol. I think he would start getting some of that credit he deserves. And here comes Dmitri Bivol. And these guys are almost even stats-wise in every other way. Half inch difference on the height, an inch difference on reach, basically even. Odds, basically a toss-up. Yes, he did, says Robert. Yes, I've seen that. Thanks for the repost. Thanks for the likes and the repost, PBR. And Greg Brimstone. Help us get some people over here. And their poll here on DAZN, the fan zone, is 58% Bivol, 42% Beterbiev. Let's see where ours is. I think it's pretty similar. 59% Bivol, 41% Beterbiev. I also like Bivol in this fight. Bivol's last 3 fights, his last fight was a 6-round knockout of Malik Zanad. Before that, unanimous decisions over Lyndon Arthur and Zurdo Ramirez. His fight before that, of course, was unanimous decision over one Canelo Saul Alvarez. And yeah, they are ready to go. You can watch along on DAZN, or I believe ESPN Plus also carrying this. But ESPN Plus's broadcast doesn't start until 3 o'clock. And they're in the ring now. So I don't know if they're going to have 3 national anthems sung here or something, but...
The national anthem for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yep, exactly. There you go. National anthem of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So I've been watching this on DAZN. Now I might switch over to ESPN Plus here in a moment to probably be closer to more of you. I imagine more people are watching along on ESPN Plus than DAZN. But you can watch along, or you can just listen here for the play-by-play. 58% for Dmitri Bivol, 42% for Artur Beterbiev, 60 votes so far. If you come in and vote for just a minute, guys, can't you just leave the stream running in the background? Let us get some watch minutes here. We're trying to do something here. We're trying to make something here.
Season and the General Entertainment Authority with Frank Warren for...
All right, and this broadcast brought to you, of course, by DraftKings. Guys, this promo that they're running is hard to believe. I've looked into it. It is legit. Click this link if you're in a state that has online sports gambling and you can use DraftKings. Deposit and bet $5, whether you win or lose, and DraftKings is going to give you $200 to bet on sports. And they give me $200 to help support the channel. I mean, that's got to be the greatest promo on the internet right now, maybe in the history of the internet. It's hard to imagine something better. And one that maybe comes the closest is this show, also brought to you by Robinhood. Guys, you don't want to spend any money, you don't have to. Just click that link. They're going to give you a free stock valued between $5 and $200 just for signing up.
The 3 judges.
It's where I buy my stocks. It's where you can buy crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, everything there. All right. The judges, Glenn Feldman from America, Powell Cardini, and Manel Oliveira from other countries. I don't recognize their flags. Thomas Taylor is the referee for this one. I'd jump on DraftKings deal if I could. Robert says, me too, King. I thought you could over there in Massachusetts, Robert.
Are in the ring, and they are ready.
All right, the fighters are in the ring. They're ready. I know you're ready. You know damn well I'm ready. Fights with friends, family. 12 rounds in the light heavyweight division for the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world. Somebody's must go. Let's fucking go! Out of the blue corner, out of Indio, California, the United States of America. Undefeated at 23-0 with 12 knockouts. presenting the WBA light heavyweight champion of the world, Dmitri Bivol. Let's see, was that correct? I know he's got one of the world championships. IBO. Sorry, he's IBO. And Beterbiev basically has all the other belts. Wow. Out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Undefeated at 20-0. All 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Fight fans presenting the IBF, the WBC, and WBO World Light Heavyweight Champion, Artur Beterbiev. Someone foot me. Oh. I can illegally but unable to transfer funds online. Tried says I already have an account. Oh, that sucks, and you can only have one account for life. That really sucks. You sure you weren't high and drunk and made an account and forgot about it, right, Robert? Because that kind of sounds like something I would do. Here we go, finally, for the Undisputed Light Heavyweight Championship. Bivol in the blue and black trunks. Beterbiev in the all black. Good straight right from Bivol to start things out. Remember, Beterbiev is the knockout master. 20-0 with 20 knockouts. Let's see how Bivol responds when he feels that power. Good left hand there from Bivol. Let's end the poll. 58% for Bivol. My official pick, Dmitri Bivol by decision. And we're going to have DraftKings odds running in the background. I will keep you guys up to date on that. Beterbiev is a plus 100. Dmitri Bivol, minus 125. So basically, this is an even fight on the odds, guys. And I'm not real surprised. Good jab there from Bivol. But I do think as it goes down the stretch, Bivol's never been knocked out. I don't know if he's ever been knocked down. He's also never maybe faced the power of a guy like Beterbiev, though. But I think Bivol can outbox Beterbiev and take this to a decision win. What's up, Jason Kagan? I'm stuck out here rearranging my garage. Hey, at least it's not rearranging you. Undefeated and 20 KOs is impressive. Yeah, especially a guy that's, he's older. He's a champion. He's fought nothing but very good guys. It's not like somebody that's went out there and fought a bunch of bums. And Bivol establishing the jab early. Both guys off to a pretty slow start here. They know probably quite a bit about each other. Good jab to the body from Beterbiev. Both guys orthodox, which helps with the headbutts and everything. Oh, good 1-2 there from Beterbiev. And Bivol comes back with one of his own. But that was an important moment. Bivol felt the power of Beterbiev for the first time in the fight. Good jab and a straight right to the body from Bivol. Oh, and they exchange right hands. I'm not sure Bivol can exchange with Beterbiev. I know Beterbiev's got more power. I don't know how his chin is. I don't know how he's been cracked. Good jab upstairs into the body from Bivol, though. Bivol being very careful, not taking a lot of risks. He's taking some calculated risks, like with those shots to the body. There's a left hand to the body from Beterbiev. And Beterbiev lands a straight right upstairs on the temple. They exchange left hands. Oh, and Beterbiev with a good combination. Both guys landing big shots here at the end of the round. And Beterbiev, he hit Bivol with a good shot at the end. Let's see if Bivol starts to break down. Very close round. I got to give it to Beterbiev. Let's go into the corners.
Very good. Now we need to paint just a little bit. Oh, okay? Don't go static. A little bit.
This corner's telling him now we just need you to be a little bit calm for Beterbiev.
Because now he expects this one. Now start buddy. Couple time and after.
Incredible start, it really was. Beterbiev looking for that right hand to start with. And this is right at the end. They're both exchanging. There was a right hand landed from Beterbiev, but in reply.
Yeah, great. Good end to the first round. Like I said, championship bouts. These guys know it's 12 long rounds. They're not looking to take each other out in the first round. But both guys landed some of their power shots. Hope they're competitive at least 8 rounds before either sleeps. Me too, James. Good double jab there from Beterbiev upstairs and a left hand to the body to start the second. Beterbiev really working behind that jab. Bivol popping it out here now, but Beterbiev just seems to be sharper at the moment. There's a good left hook to the body from Beterbiev. Robert, can you fill us in on what the health issues are for Dmitri Bivol tonight? You said he's not 100%. I hadn't heard this. And good left hand there from Bivol, and they exchange left hands. Oh, and Robert goes opposite of me. He thought Bivol won the first round. Good left hook there from Bivol. Bivol downloading that information now. You know, he's a very smart fighter. I mean, not to say that Beterbiev isn't. Oh, good straight right there from Bivol. I think Bivol's more the technical fighter, though. Beterbiev's just got otherworldly power. What's up, Adam from Allen in the house? Doing good, brother. How are you? Good left hook on the break there from Bivol. And 23 up in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like and share button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the most interactive sports community on YouTube, Fights with Friends. Good left hook to the body there from Bivol a moment ago. And Bivol continuing to go to the body, just the jab to the body there, but it sets up the right hook upstairs. And Bivol starting to figure out some patterns here with Beterbiev. Blocks that power combination. Off work, starting to relax. Good stuff. Adam from Allen in the house. Cheers, yes. Adam, the Lance Armstrong of Allen. Good right hook there from Bivol, and Bivol giving Beterbiev a lot of movement here early. Good left hand there from Bivol. I'm wishing I'd have bet on Bivol, Robert, when the odds came out. Another good left hand there from Bivol. Odds have shifted in Dmitri's favor. Minus 165, Bivol, plus 130, Beterbiev. Still pretty close to even, but remember they started out almost exactly even. Good 1-2 from Bivol upstairs. And there's two more left hands from Bivol. And the double jab. And Dmitri Bivol, you can tell he has a plan. Good right hook to the body from Beterbiev, but the 1-2 upstairs from Bivol. And a huge round for Dmitri Bivol. And I have it 19-19 through 2. Man, I hate when they play that music so you can't hear the corners. Trying to get us copyrighted. I got ads, so hold on. All right, how in the hell did I end up with so much shit? There's a lot of us saying that, Jason. I think the same thing every time I go out to my garage. Jason, cheers, my friend. Pat is down to 18%. Continues to drop, even though it's been plugged in all day. Battery may be foot. Oh, shoot. Sounds like it. Oh, shit. I got a box of fireworks, Jason. Got some ideas for that, Jason. You got any nasty neighbors? Good straight left in the right hand behind it for Beterbiev. There's a right hook to the body for Beterbiev to start the third. Straight right from Beterbiev gets through the guard of Bivol. Beterbiev coming out like he wants to get that last round back. Lands a left hand upstairs, one to the body. Bivol answering with a left hand to the chin. And there's a right hook to the body from Dmitri. Good left hand there from Beterbiev and a left hook from Bivol. As I talked about Bivol, a very technical boxer. I would call him a boxer puncher. Beterbiev's a knockout artist. Good double jab and then a double left hook there from Beterbiev. And look how quickly he got that double left hook off. That is fast. Good straight left from Bivol. There's a 1-2 upstairs from Bivol and then a jab right hook combo. Another 1-2 from Bivol. He is lighting Beterbiev up in the middle of the ring right now. Good double jab there from Beterbiev, trying to block, trying to back Bivol up and set up those power shots. Good jab there from Bivol. I expect Beterbiev to start to go to the body here. Try to go to the body to open up the head. Bivol with great movement tonight. Oh, there's a good right hook to the body from Beterbiev. Oh, that one stunned Bivol. Bivol just felt the power of Artur Beterbiev. We'll see if Beterbiev can crack him again, and he does. That's another right hook right on the ear. And Bivol comes back with the right hook and a straight left. And now we got a fight. What the hell did I get a buck skull? When the hell did I get a buck skull? Oh, that's hilarious. Gonna have to switch to my cell phone. Well, at least you got the cell phone. Oh, beautiful blistering combo from Bivol. Straights, rights, left hooks, that had it all. And now Beterbiev coming back, trying to better him with a combo. A great 1-2 on the chin. A huge right hook from Bivol. And we got an undisputed championship fight, fellas. And what a round for both gentlemen.
I'm loving it.
There is a lot of cheering in this crowd. You see Buster Rhymes in all white. He's familiar with all white parties. All white clothes, that is. There was a certain gentleman that's in the news for a lot of bad things right now that was known for the white parties, the white clothes. I think you guys know who I'm talking about. Wow, who the hell won that round? I think I gotta give it to Beterbiev. Man, that one's hard. I really want to do a 10-10 on that round. You know what? Boxing does 10-10s. That's a 10-10. Because both guys had their moments. I thought Beterbiev landed a couple better shots, but Bivol overall outstruck him and also landed some great shots. It's getting spicy now. Roberts is 30-27 Bivol. Good left hook there from Beterbiev upstairs. I feel like my judging's been off lately, so Robert's probably a better judge right now than me. Good jab and a straight right there for Beterbiev. Good left hand there from Bivol, and we'll go to DraftKings to see live odds. They are pretty close still. Beterbiev at a plus 150. Bivol minus 190. Oh, good straight right there for Beterbiev down the pipe and a left hook upstairs. And there's a good three-punch combination from Bivol. Left hook upstairs and the straight right. And Mannix agrees with Robert. 3-0 Bivol. Good right hand from Beterbiev. I just felt like Beterbiev landed a couple of really good heavy shots. Definitely an even round. Oh, they do 10-10. I'm going to go 30-28. Definitely an even round. Good left hand there from Beterbiev. I mean, technically in MMA, they're kind of allowed to do it, but they really discourage it. Good jab and a right hand there from Beterbiev and a right hook. And here comes Bivol with a three-punch combination. Now the right hook downstairs and a left hand to the chin. Beterbiev firing back with a 1-2. Right hook upstairs from Beterbiev. Now he lands the straight right. Oh, good left hand from Bivol, and the right hook on the temple lands from Beterbiev. Bivol's chin is definitely going to get tested tonight, as he's already taken some of the power shots from Beterbiev. Oh, and there's a good jab and a right hook from Beterbiev. Bivol shooting back with a left hand. Another competitive round here. Just 30 seconds left. Who wants it more? Oh, there's a good one, too, from Bivol. And Bivol just shelling up. His movement is great tonight. He shells up, and then he explodes. And then he's back to the defense. Oh, good right hand, straight left behind it from Bivol, and the right hook to the body. Dmitri Bivol putting on a masterpiece. Oh, and there's a good right hook to the body and a three-punch combination upstairs from Bivol, or from Beterbiev, excuse me. He ends the round with a big right hand.
In tennis, including Rafa, Nadal, and Novak.
And good stuff there in that round. I got to give that one to Bivol, though. So I got it 39-38, Dmitri Bivol.
That was better from Beterbiev, got closer. He was intelligent with his work. That was good stuff from Bivol at the beginning of the round, but it was just Beterbiev just creeping forward. He was picking the shots well. The jab, the 1-2, better highlights here from Bivol, but I think through the majority of that round, it was Beterbiev.
And Mannix once again disagreeing with me, giving that round to Beterbiev. Beterbiev, I gave that round. That's not much in it, though. No, there wasn't a whole lot in that round, JD. Hard to score. Bivol is blocking a lot of shots, though, yes. And Bivol starting the round off, or excuse me, Beterbiev starting the round off, pumping the jab. Lands a good left hand there. There's another left hand for Beterbiev. And Bivol answers. Another good straight left from Dmitri. Oh, good right hook upstairs from Bivol. And the straight left, Beterbiev coming back with a couple of good jabs of his own. Oh, and there's a good right hand from Beterbiev. Bivol covering up. Great left hand there from Bivol. 2 minutes left here in the fifth. There's a right hook for Beterbiev. Straight left behind it. Another close round here. If this goes to the cards, it could get messy. I think most people have Bivol winning right now, but a lot of very close rounds. Good left hand there from Bivol and another. Could come down to what do you like more, the ring generalship and the steady shots from Bivol or the flashy combos of Beterbiev. Good left hand to the body and one upstairs from Bivol. There's the left hook, straight right behind it for Bivol, or Beterbiev. Bivol is really finding a smart fight. Yes, he is. What's up, Frankie Turizzo? This is boxing. What weight is the main event? If so, why? Good left hook there from Frankie Chorizo. It is the main event. Two undefeated champions, Dmitri Bivol, Artur Beterbiev for the Undisputed Light Heavyweight Championship. Good 1-2 there from Bivol. These are, big right hook to the body from Beterbiev and one upstairs. These are the two best light heavyweights on the planet right now. Frankie. Good left hand from Bivol. Good 1-2 from Beterbiev. Oh, what an exchange. And Beterbiev getting in deep here, landing more shots. There's a good straight left from Beterbiev. And the right hand at the end from Beterbiev. Bivol holding on, eats a left hook and a straight right from Beterbiev. And I got to get better the round. I don't know if any other judges are going to agree with me, but I have this a tie fight right now. 48-48 going into the 6th with the 1-10-10 round.
For Bivol, and he needed that as well. He was under a lot of pressure there from Beterbiev, who all that walking him down, stalking him down, starting to get some rewards for his work there, Beterbiev.
Oh, nice shot, beautiful counter right hand, followed by a left hook from Bivol. Tough round to score.
Very tough round to score. All right, we're already nearing the halfway point of this fight. Frankie, we're doing UFC after this, brother. I already got the other stream all booted up. Beterbiev won that, JD. Yes, he did, JD. I agree with you, Mike. Thank you. Light heavyweight, under cruiser, 175 pounds. This is where Roy Jones Jr. fought the bulk of his career. Good double jab there from Beterbiev and a right hook to the body. There's another good right hook to the body from Beterbiev. He has really increased his volume. 3-punch combination upstairs from Beterbiev. And Chris Mannix now has this fight almost tied to 48-47 Bivol. Oh, good exchange there. Good left hand from Bivol. There's the left hand of the body from Beterbiev. And the fact that Beterbiev can still be this competitive at 39 years old is pretty amazing. Good right hook upstairs from Better. Establishing that jab. And Bivol's volume is slowed down. A couple of good straight lefts there from Beterbiev. Most elite boxers spend first couple rounds testing opponents' tendencies and setting traps for later rounds. Yep. Good jab and right hook upstairs there from Bivol and a combination to the body. There's a 3-punch combination upstairs from Dmitri. Oh, good straight left right behind it there for Beterbiev and a right hand. Chases him with a jumping left hook. 1-2 up against the ropes there for Beterbiev. Both guys having great moments in this round. And Bivol continuing to work off that jab. And Beterbiev lands a straight right upstairs. Right hook for Bivol. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body for Bivol and a 3-punch combination upstairs. Great left hook there for Dmitri. Dmitri coming on here at the end of the 6th. There's a good 1-2 from Beterbiev. Can Beterbiev match it? Oh, sniping left hand from Bivol. Beautiful counter. And Beterbiev with a combination onto the body up against the ropes. Another very hard round to score. There's a right hook to the body, though, and one upstairs for Artur Beterbiev. Good right hook to the body again there from Beterbiev. Right hook upstairs from Bivol. What a round. Very hard to judge a lot of these rounds.
Wednesday live here on DAZN.
How the hell do you score that one, Robert? I'm almost at a loss. I don't want to do another 10-10 though. So on power, I think, and what he was doing at the end, I think we got to give it to Beterbiev. I just really did not expect Beterbiev to fight so. I knew he had the power. I didn't expect him to fight so well and match Bivol in these exchanges the way he is. A lot of Beterbiev's shots are on the gloves and arms. Bivol's guard is tight. He's now allowing much through the guard. Yeah, Bivol's a defensive master. Oh, good left hand and right hook to the body from Beterbiev. You notice they don't show the punch stats as much as they used to. Good left hand upstairs from Beterbiev, but the jab and a right hook from Bivol. Oh, big combination there from Bivol. And I'm going to give the last round to Beterbiev, but a very, very close round. And DraftKings basically has this, well, it's got Bivol a bit of a favorite now. Minus 185, Beterbiev plus 145. So about the same as it was a couple rounds ago. Good straight left there from Beterbiev. Oh, good right hook upstairs there from Bivol on a three-punch combination. Bivol started this round off faster too. Bivol is a guy that always knows what round it is and how much energy to expend. Good straight right from Beterbiev. But yeah, Bivol blocking a lot of these punches tonight. Triple jab there from Bivol. And Beterbiev answers with a double. Triple shot. That's a Robert drink. Oh, what a combination from Bivol. Left uppercut. And then a three-punch combination upstairs. Bivol going for it. Lands a left hook and a straight right. And here comes Beterbiev out of the corner. And Bivol is just too slick to hit right now. And there's another combination from Bivol. Right hook upstairs from Beterbiev. But Bivol outlanding Beterbiev by a lot in this round. Big right hook and a left uppercut from Bivol. Or excuse me, from Beterbiev. Bivol's got to be careful here. Oh, and the stunning right hook to the body from Beterbiev. And the right hand upstairs. There's a right uppercut from Beterbiev. And both fighters exchanging combinations here. A lot of these shots are hitting the gloves of Bivol, though. Oh, there's a big right hand from Beterbiev. Wow, how do you judge this round? Once again, both guys having big moments at different times in the round. 59, 56, Bivol. Yes, I gave Beterbiev the last round. God knows how the judges are scoring it. Bivol is having a good round here. Yeah, I gave Bivol that round, even though Beterbiev almost came back at the end. Oh, Beterbiev's corner, they are on him. Remember, both these guys undefeated.
Yeah, he just got greedy, didn't he, Bivol? Yeah, Beterbiev with that left hook high. You could see the reaction from Beterbiev. He goes backwards and he just walks on. I think it was the stiff.
And wow. Wait, we're not going to the 11th already. Why am I gotta be skipping rounds here. What is going on? What am I doing here?
People had to do it. He had success. He worked on that success, like you should do. But against this guy, you've got to give yourself a maximum amount of punch you can throw in a combination before you.
I swear I'm not drunk, guys. But like, what fucking round is it? Round 8, yeah.
An intriguing contest. Still in the balance here. Yeah. Still go either way. Still to be won this fight. Round 8, scheduled for 12. And as
All right, so we'll fix this here. I gave the last one to Bivol. So I got this fight all knotted up, 67-67. If the math doesn't add up to you, that's because I had a 10-8 round in there. 69-65 Bivol. Says Robert, damn, great fight. We need a rematch. Sad that I call myself a fight fan. The only fights I've watched are Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Jake Paul, and Ngannou in boxing. Well, you watch a lot of MMA too, though. Good left hand there from Beterbiev. And you see punches landed pretty close to even, 41-36 in favor of Bivol. Oh, good right hand down the pipe from Beterbiev. Bivol definitely landing at a much higher clip, 50% to 24% for Beterbiev. Oh, good right hook to the body there from Bivol. The jab set it up and the right hook to the body. Good left hand there from Beterbiev. I have a feeling Bivol could be the one getting better down the stretch here, though. Oh, there's a good right hook from Beterbiev, though. He's just got to stop giving up shots like that. And no tell there from Beterbiev. He just cranked it. And Phil with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, Phil. Phil D. Roll. I will put it up in between rounds because I don't want to miss anything here. Oh, good right hand down the pipe from Beterbiev. Oh, good defense from Bivol, ducking under, landing a straight left of his own. There's another left from Dmitri. Good straight left from Beterbiev. Bivol measuring a moment ago. Let's see if he does that again. Oh, good right hand and a left uppercut from Beterbiev. Splits the guard of Bivol. Oh, there's a good straight left and the uppercut from Beterbiev. And another tough round to score. There's a good right hook from Bivol. Big combination from Bivol. Beterbiev shooting back. And they are both landing powerful combinations to the bell. Oh, man, that's another hard round to score. I think I got to give it to Bivol. $77-76. Dmitri Bivol through 8. I mean, they are really working with the fanning there in the corner of Beterbiev. They are fanning that towel as fast as they can. All these billions of dollars they can't get a fan in their corner. I think it's against the rules. All right, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Still there, and it looks like we're missing a few likes in there. Hit that like and share button. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Phil D. I knew there was something else I was forgetting in between rounds. I got to do it now then. Oh, good right hand there from Bivol. And Beterbiev might be slowing down now. Remember, he is 39 years old, 6 years older than Bivol. There's a good one, too, from Bivol upstairs. Jab to the body, right hook upstairs from Dmitri Bivol. Good right hand down the pipe from Beterbiev. Bivol looking to put some space in rounds between him and Beterbiev, but there's a good right hook from Better. Straight left from the Beef, and the right hand down the pipe. Oh, good combination body head from Bivol. Oh, beautiful left hook there from Dmitri. Right hand to the body lands for Dmitri. Dmitri trying to land 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 shots in here and avoid getting in more of those exchanges. I'm sure his corner probably said something to him with all that power of Beterbiev, like, hey, you can't just be getting firefights in the middle of the ring. Oh, good combination to the body there from Bivol. I think he landed 4 shots. And Frankie Chorizo, one of my favorite places to hang out, find some friends. Well, we love having you here, Frankie. Appreciate it. Appreciate the donation from Frankie Chorizo here. Oh, good straight right from Beterbiev. Beterbiev's got Bivol on the ropes here. Lands a good straight right and a left hook. Oh, and a big combination to the body. Then the left hook to the head and a 1-2 upstairs from Bivol. Bivol letting his fists go here in the 9th. That was a great left hook to the body, too. Beterbiev trying to answer, and Bivol ties him up. He says, nope, that's the last combination of the round, buddy. Beterbiev stalking. That right hand gets through the guard of Bivol. But a great round for Dmitri Bivol. And I now have this fight 87-85 Bivol, as it seems like he is creating some space between him and Beterbiev. Beterbiev's still in there on odds, just a plus 195 underdog. Dmitri Bivol created a little space. He's a minus 250 favorite at the moment. And this is just classic championship boxing. Bivol's footwork is brilliant. Bivol won that. Looking damn good. Agreed. But, I mean, what's better in boxing than a technical boxer leading on the cards by just a few against a massive power puncher trying to come back? Good right hook there from Beterbiev and a left upstairs. There's a straight right down the pipe from Beterbiev. Now the right hook to the body. Right hook to the temple lands for Artur. Artur Beterbiev coming out with knockout on his mind. 2 from Beterbiev. And Mannix now has this fight almost the same as me, as at 87-84 Bivol. I have it at 87-85 due to a 10-10 round. Good right hook to the body from Bivol. Left uppercut from Beterbiev. And Bivol back on that bicycle. Good 1-2 there from Beterbiev and the right hand afterwards. Beterbiev really pressing the pace this round. And Bivol might be taking this round off. Maybe just part of it. Good combination of the body from Artur. And now Bivol blocking all of these shots, though. All the shots upstairs. I think Beterbiev needs to keep that urgency, but this has been a long fight. Good 1-2 there from Beterbiev. And 1 minute to go. We'll see if Bivol hits the gas or if he's truly taking this round off. Oh, good jab, left hook, and a straight right there from Bivol. Oh, beautiful right hand, left hook combo from Bivol upstairs. Now to the body and the head. Dmitri Bivol going off here in the 10th. Oh, that was a big right hand from Beterbiev, and I think it hurt Bivol. He instantly held on, and Beterbiev smells blood. There's a right hand down the pipe, left hook upstairs, another right hook on the temple. Beterbiev smells a knockdown here. Can he get it? Good right hook there from Beterbiev and a 1-2. 12 seconds left in this round. Bivol holding on, or covering up, eats a straight right and a left hook. There's another right hand down the pipe from Beterbiev. Oh, another right hook to the temple at the bell, and a great round for Artur Beterbiev. Dmitri, it's been an incredible game plan for him, but every time he gets a little cocky, he starts throwing a few power combinations, opens himself up a little bit, and he gets caught by Beterbiev. I have this a 1-point fight right now, 96-95, Dmitri Bivol. Bivol didn't throw much first 2 minutes, then 2 flurries to end it. Yeah, but Beterbiev came back and hurt him, so I got to give Beterbiev the round. Straight right and a left hook to the body from Beterbiev to start the 11th. And there's a right hand down the pipe from Beterbiev. Definitely going for the knockout. Good left hook upstairs from Beterbiev. 1-2 from Bivol. And they exchange jabs. Remember, nobody has ever lasted the distance with Artur Beterbiev. 20-0, 20 knockouts. And good left hand upstairs and one to the body from Bivol. Oh, straight right down the pipe from Dmitri. There's a good left hook from Bivol. You see punches now landed 113 to 101 in favor of Bivol. I would say Beterbiev's landed the harder shots, though. Good right hand down the pipe from Bivol upstairs and one to the body. Beterbiev chasing Bivol. Lands a left uppercut to the chin. He didn't have everything on it, though. Oh, and there's a good 1-2 from Bivol, and shoe shining up against the ropes. Bivol blocking a lot of these shots. Be interesting to see if he gets credit for him with the judges. That was a big straight right and a left hook from Beterbiev. Oh, combination of the body and straight right, left hook upstairs from Beterbiev. Now Beterbiev landing the right hook downstairs. Oh, big left hand from Artur Beterbiev. And so far here in the 11th, it has been all Artur Beterbiev. Starting to wonder if Bivol gassed a little or if he's holding on to something. He's only got 4 minutes left in this fight. Good straight right there from Beterbiev. And Robert had mentioned that Bivol was compromised coming into this. God knows how the judges are scoring it, right? Me neither, JD. Oh, good straight right and a left hook from Beterbiev in the corner. And now the right hook to the body. Beterbiev, just an incredible round here. Spins off and lands that left uppercut. There's another uppercut. Left hook straight right from Beterbiev. Now the left hook downstairs and the 1-2. Bivol throwing very little in this round. Good straight right and a left hook from Beterbiev. Beterbiev going off, trying to win this fight in the last rounds. And he might do it. Let's see if DraftKings is catching up. No, they still have Dmitri Bivol, a huge, an even bigger favorite now at minus 340, plus 250 on Beterbiev. I don't know about that. I have this fight dead even with my 10-10 round that I gave 105 apiece. Bivol and Beterbiev going into the last championship round.
Champions do, they respond in the right way, and he knew he had to fight right on the gum shield and work. He's in the corner now, absolutely exhausted. They're fanning him with a towel, but he knows he needs a big 3 minutes. These 3 minutes could define either fighter's career for the rest of their...
Fight feels like it's proceeding fast, right? Both men gotta go all out here in the last. I agree, and I think this fight is closer than the DraftKings odds have it. Beterbiev's a plus 250 right now. Oh, great combination there from Bivol. And see, there Mannix has Bivol up 105, 104. Good right hook and a straight left there from Beterbiev. Man, we could definitely see a draw here. Can you still bet on a draw? No, you cannot. Good left hook there from Beterbiev. And they've actually blacked out this fight for a moment. As far as betting on, oh, good left hook downstairs and a right hand there from Bivol. And Bivol putting it all on the line here in the 12th. Did Beterbiev burn himself out in the 11th? Sure seemed like Bivol was taking some time off. Good right hook upstairs and a combination of the body from Bivol. Beterbiev just landing the one straight right. Bivol throwing combinations this round. Beterbiev one shot at a time. Oh, good combination. Head, body from Bivol. Left hook downstairs from Beterbiev to the body. And whoever was saying rematch, I'd love to see it. Oh, beautiful left hook there from Beterbiev. But Bivol dominated the first half of the round. There's a good straight right from Beterbiev. He may need a knockout. 1-2 right down the pipe for Beterbiev and the right hook to the body. Oh, another big combination there from Beterbiev. And he blocks Bivol's combination fire back. Where was that defense earlier from Beterbiev? He looks like he could go 15. Old school. Oh, good right hook there from Beterbiev. And he's ending this fight strong. Right hand upstairs and a right hook to the body. This is a very close round, I think. Bivol came out on fire, but it's been Bivol in the second half. Oh, and Beterbiev in the second half. What a beautiful combination from Bivol. Right as I said that, jab and a right hook. And Beterbiev clubbing with the left hooks. And they are swinging to the bell. Good right hook from Bivol. What a fight. What a fight. Calling this a draw? Call me crazy, says Robert. It's a very close fight, man. This is one of those that I couldn't argue too much with a draw. But I don't have a draw. 115, 114. Dmitri Bivol. Remember, I had a 10-10 round in there. So I guess if you give that one to Beterbiev, it does make it a draw.
Who won, Andy?
Oh, I'll tell you after the decision, but it could go either way. In the Bivol corner, they're celebrating. Eddie Hearn's jumping around. He thinks they've won it by 2 rounds. I think it's close. They may have it by 2 rounds, just who you like and whose work you like.
It is definitely close. Ngannou fights next weekend. Yes. Great fight. Loved it. Beterbiev made this extremely hard on the judges by winning the last few rounds. I agree. What did you think about the last round, though? I thought Bivol came back and won the last round. And on my card, that gave him the fight. Yeah, that was incredible. Don't go anywhere. After this fight, I'm going to put up the link now before we're starting, but I'm going to put up the link to the UFC live stream because it's already all set up. Hoping to make this a flawless... God, I'm not speaking flawlessly today. A flawless transition. Wow, what a fight, though. It says, oh, I forgot about 10-10 rounds. So I'll score at 115, 114 as well. All right, guys. Be ready because here in a moment we are going to switch right over to our other stream. There is the link there. That will get you right in there. For those that might be behind on the commentary, I'll put it in the chat. Whoa.
As it even as a draw.
Oh.
Glenn Feldman scores it 115 to 113. Pavel Cardini scores it 116 to 112. To the winner by majority decision. And now the unified, undisputed world champion, Artur
Wow!
Beterbiev.
So there it is, Artur Beterbiev in a close majority call, 116-112. Yeah, that kind of upsets me, the 117-112, but definitely a fun fight. Plenty of reason for a rematch. 116 is insanity. So I don't know how many of you have, and remember, I'm switching over to the other stream at any moment. I just want to give everybody a chance to know that we're switching over when this one ends. Scores seem off. Maybe the 116-112. Oh, and they made an undisputed belt. I've never seen that. It says undisputed on it. And a dejected Dmitri Bivol. We'll stick around for a moment to hear what the fighters have to say. Obviously, Beterbiev very upset. Obviously, Bivol disappointed. Probably just the one card. James, this fight definitely could have went either way. So many close rounds. Here's something I will tell you, and I had this in the back of my mind. Beterbiev threw a lot more shots tonight. Bivol was more accurate. I don't know how many of you have watched live boxing matches, but I've had this experience a couple times. One was in ESPN Friday Night Fights in Toppenish, Washington. The fight was Angel Manfredi against Lamar Murphy. Now, I thought Angel Manfredi had lost this fight. When you're watching, I'm like, man, Lamar Murphy probably won 8 of these rounds. Fight went to Angel Manfredi. I was a little surprised. When I went back home and watched it, I seen a completely different fight. Same thing when I went to see Roy Jones Jr. in Portland. Roy Jones Jr. fought a guy in Clinton Woods. Now, the referee stopped the fight as Roy Jones Jr. was fighting him. It was a weird stoppage because there was no knockdown. So it was a bit upsetting probably for a lot of people. But I thought the fight was very close. I went back and watched the fight on HBO, and it was not close. Roy won almost every single round. It is very hard in my opinion, at least for myself, to watch live, not on television, to watch live and see what punches exactly land and which ones don't.
Those early rounds. What adjustments did you make in this fight?
Adjustments.
What changes did you make during the fight?
You know, during the fight, we always try to change something, but you know, maybe I want to punch him.
And shout out to Beterbiev for having the good enough English and using it here. It's not perfect. You can tell he didn't really know what he meant by adjustment,
No,
but
because I'm not delivering no one punch.
Did you feel like when the final bell rang, did you think you did enough to win the fight?
Yes, but it's for me not uncomfortable because usually I'm not waiting for.
all right, like I said, that is the link to the UFC stream. I just put it in the comments.
Your corner, I think it was before the 10th
I'm
round.
gonna put in the comments
said
again.
To you need to knock him out. Were you surprised to hear that?
But they always say that.
It was a
Did
close
that make
fight.
you any more aggressive going into those final 2 rounds?
Yes, I'm more focused, but not aggressive. Like more focused.
First time going the distance. How does it feel to go the full 12?
It's new. It's my experience. I'm happy for that. And you know, I'm very simple boxer. Like me, like boxers in the world like me, I think more than 1,000. Even Muhammad Ali have fights long distance, all distance. I'm not bad boxer. Even
115, 113 is fair either way because they were very close rounds. Agreed, JD. And the punch stats were very close. Bivol landed a few more, but Beterbiev, I think, landed harder punches.
because we need something.
Missed it. Did they give it to Beterbiev? Yes.
You are the
Very,
undisputed
very close,
champion,
Adam.
But this was a fantastic fight that I think a lot of people would love to see again. Would you be interested in a rematch for this fight?
If His Excellency wants, we're gonna do
If His Excellency wants, basically, he's like, if you give me a shit ton more money again, I'll be right back.
Riad season. Allahu Akbar. Ahmad Sila. Allahu Akbar. Chef champion.
Congratulations, Artur.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to move over and grab Dmitri Bivol.
Oh, and let's hear Dmitri Bivol.
Did you think you did enough to win the fight?
First of all, I want to say thank you for this chance. Thank you to Riad season, to Saudi
Classy reaction here from Dmitri Bivol.
I am a warrior.
He knew he was in a close fight.
Everything perfect. And I don't have any explanation because it could look like excuses. I just congratulations to Artur and his team.
Classy dude.
No problem. I just have time to make.
Never lost a fight in his life. To have the mental
that you didn't get the decision.
calmness,
Sorry.
Were you surprised
strength, whatever
that
you want to
didn't get
call
the
it,
decision?
to react like that to your very first loss
I don't know. I was just.
in such a close fight.
I felt that I could make better. I always could make better. It's just some opinion of judges.
That's a winner there.
Artur and I couldn't see. I didn't see this fight. He won. What I could say.
Did you feel his power at any point during the fight?
Yeah. Of course, he's powerful, very powerful, and you see, I have a bruise from my hand. He always beat it, and it was so hard. Even he reached.
And if you're looking at damage, Bivol definitely has more damage on his face.
Do it again with Artur.
Why not? Of course, if I have this chance. Yes.
And Bivol says, why not? If I have this chance, yeah, let's do it again. They're getting paid a ton of money, so they want it.
Thank you.
Bivol's a classy dude, no doubt, Mike. Yeah, I just, even in a loss, I just became a bigger fan of his to be able to, man, there are very few guys that have that kind of competitive fire and can still just turn around, on a dime and be that classy in defeat. That's something special, in my opinion. All right, guys, we are stopping this stream. We are going right over to the UFC stream. Should be seamless, not streamless, hopefully. And we'll see you right over there, switching to UFC.